Dear Diary, this is Dustin Taylor. I am the owner of Divinity Virtue, and this is going to be a video that I have nothing planned to say, in all honesty. But a few things happened in my life in the last few days, so I just kind of want to, I don't know, let it out of my system and then just go from there and see what happens. So I'm actually going to title this video "How to Drop 20 Pounds in 2 weeks Without Any Effort, Without Any Cardio, Without Any Drugs." I'm going to show people the most unhealthiest way to drop 20 pounds so that you can have a nice summer body without having to work out. So here's the interesting part, and the reason I'm going to say this is I'm just going to tell you the secret right off the bat. So if you really want to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, okay, watch this. So today is July 2nd, and I think it's like Tuesday. Honestly, in my world, I don't really know the days anymore. I just kind of wake up, whatever I'm supposed to do that day, great. If things happen, great. I'm still waiting on banking, which has been 6 weeks. So this company is not even started yet. I can't even take a dollar, nothing. I just have to wait for like my time to work out. So if you actually want to lose weight, then this is such an unhealthy way, but you know what? I get it. Everyone who wants to have that summer body, you know what? If you haven't been working out for the last year, good luck. You're not going to get that summer body. You're really not. It's just don't listen to any other videos. Don't listen to any other hype. Nothing. You cannot get a six pack in 6 weeks. You cannot even drop. The fact that I'm going to tell you how to drop 20 pounds, it's not even healthy. It's probably the most unhealthy way ever to drop 20 pounds. But I can guarantee if you do it, you could do it for a month and it would look like you probably did like crack or meth for a month. That's how crazy I can get people to drop. You'll be skin and bones. You'll be lean for sure. I don't know how much muscle mass goes away, but you're probably going to lose a lot of everything on everything. But you will be skinnier. And if you do it right, then you just have to limit your calorie intake moving forward, and you will literally probably stay that weight. And you only had to do a month of like ruining your body. All right. So that was 3 minutes. If you stayed this long, now I'm going to tell you the actual secret. So, when I was in university, and this was interesting because the house that I lived in, I went to university and I always had roommates. And one guy was a rigger. So when he would come back, he would be 10, 20, 30 cash in the bank. And he would be buying cocaine rocks. Big cocaine rocks. Like just rocks. Not even like little powder. Rocks. So to go on with this, he was also the guy that I watched do for the first time. I watched him. I even held the spoon while he freaking lit his. Oh yeah, I'm not going to swear anymore because one of my buddies, he watches lots of my videos and he goes, I like your videos. You got a lot of good content, but you swear a lot. And he goes, I get it. Things are hard. This is just who your personality is. But he goes, if you ever look at my videos, you will not see me swear whatsoever. He goes, I try to keep it as professional as I can be or edit out my swears. And I go, okay, you know what? He's not the first person that tells me I swear too much. So you know what? Maybe I'm going to start taking this under consideration because him as a person, his name's Douglas Wade Hornberger, and I'm going to tell you, if you ever listen to this guy, if you ever go check out his videos, you ever need tree work from the tree guys, he is that guy. He's got so many ways of thinking that when you actually listen to him, I think he's smarter than all people I've ever talked to in a weird sense. He's also comes from a religion, so he also believes in the spirit. And then he believes that the spirit has to be attached to something to keep going. And so, if by his logic, which it could make sense, every spirit has their own way of how they're supposed to live life. And I agree with that because I don't know how many people would want to live my life. Horrible life. Horrible. But then I also know, like, if my spirit already has a path, and he goes, well, I already know my inside path, and I just gotta keep doing it. And I go, okay, but if that's the point, I keep telling him to pay for the psychic. Nobody wants to pay for this psychic. I tell you guys, once it happens, it messes with your mind. Because I'm going to tell you, a psychic and a medium who could see your life, it gets to the point where you almost want to like check in with them like every year just to see if you're on the right path and doing things right. And you can say, well, how do they know what the right path is? Because maybe it's the right path for them, but maybe it's the wrong path for you. Hey, that's fair. But I'm going to tell you right now, that little twin flame, when she comes back, she's the devil. So if the psychic and a medium say, hey, stay away from your twin flame and focus on your best friend because your best friend will be your ride or die, your soulmate, I'm just going to listen to them because you know what? Heartache sucks and hanging out with the devil sucks. Well, it's not true. Hanging out with the devil is pretty fun, but I don't want to hang out with her anymore. She's the devil. She's not fun. She's not. All right. I literally have done 2 tangents before I even tell how people to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm just going to go with this. Here's the deal. So, say July 1st was yesterday. Start of the week, what you do is you drink. Okay, technically, I want you to start it on a Sunday. Say it was June 30th. On that Sunday, you eat everything that you want to eat: pizza, spaghetti, cereal, Slurpees, you name it, just eat it for the whole day. Candy, chocolate bars, chips, popcorn, you name it, okay? Just whatever you want to eat, even if you want to drink, get your face so slammed stupid, put in 6 to 10,000 calories. Okay? Just do it. Eat until you want to barf or throw up or whatever. Okay? So now here's the interesting thing. You're gonna go, all right. So you're telling me to put in 6 to 10,000 calories, unhealthy calories, and I'm going to lose weight? You're full of shit. All right? Yes? By that logic, I probably am. But here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you don't eat. And when I say you don't eat, you do not eat. No food. You're going to go, that's not healthy at all. And I'm telling you, no, it's not. But the other thing I need you to do is if you really do feel hungry, which you probably should, instead of eating food for those 6 days, you're either going to drink coffee or tea. Okay? So tea's not so much of a diuretic, but coffee's more of a diuretic where it will flush your system. It'll flush it, flush it, flush it, flush it. It'll flush it. So then here comes the second Sunday. 6 to 10,000 calories, pizza, chocolate bars, candy, ice cream, alcohol. Bomb that shit up. Eat as much as you can until you want to feel like you're going to barf and just hate life. Okay? Second week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, coffee or tea. Okay? After those 2 weeks, you will probably lose 20 pounds. Not healthy at all. Hard on your system, but you probably will lose 20 pounds. Okay? That's 10 pounds a week. And will that get me in trouble with people? Maybe. I'm just giving you guys the quick, easy way that if you got vacations coming up in this next 2 months and you didn't work out every day like me and you didn't keep a clean diet like me and you only have 2 pounds of body fat and yet you'll still not see the six pack by the end of this summer, well, then that's okay. That's my life. But if you guys want to fast track your way to skinniness, what I just did and what I just told you, if you could do it for an entire month, you'll see so much weight drop off of you. You probably will see some muscle loss as well because you're not working out. Unless you are smart and you decide to pick up weights and whatnot and then kind of counterbalance it that way. You'll lose a lot of fat, you gain the weight, and like you'll gain muscle weight, sorry, and you'll lose like body weight, which isn't what everyone wants. And the reason I'm kind of thinking this through is because I've seen people when I was in university do this, and he went from 400 pounds, like my size, to 180. I'm just thinking, how long did it take you? I think he said, oh, I could be lying here, but I think it was 220 pounds. I think he did it in under a year. And he didn't do that diet. I think he did that diet for 4 months straight. Took a month or two off, and then did it for another 4 months. So it was under a year, but he dropped over 200 pounds doing it this way. He went from a big boy to just lean. But I'm sure his body on the inside was probably doing tumbles and flips and saying, hey, what the hell's going on here? Like, this is not good. Whatever. But if you want to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, that's the key. 6 days of coffee or tea. Sundays, eat your face stupid with whatever you want. And repeat. And do that for 4 weeks. There you go. You got the rest of the August and your summer body guaranteed. There's no way that your body can even pick up how much weight you'll lose in that month back in that last month. So you'll have 1 month to look leaner. People go, oh, what did you do? You can go lie to them and say, oh, you know what? I eat good. I cleaned my diet, blah, 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 blah. Nobody tells the truth. Nobody. In all honesty, nobody. So here's another thing. I was at the gym and I'm in my cut. So when I listen to other people talk about their cuts, I want to kind of see what their cuts are like compared to mine. So these two guys, one's an Oriental guy and one's a white guy. And they're both bigger guys. You can tell that they don't go to the gym to do cardio. They're not lean. Okay, so they're just bigger guys, okay? And the one guy tells the other guy, he goes, wow, lost a lot of weight. Like, what's your cut at? He goes, how did you do your cut? And the guy goes, yeah, I'm down to 2,500 calories a day. And he goes, wow, that's pretty impressive. And then the other guy, the white guy, goes, yeah, like I was doing a bulk for the last few months, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, and then he was saying how he ate 4,500 calories or something, 5,000 calories. And then when he started cutting in this last like month or two, he dropped his calories down to 2,000. And the guy goes, are you doing any cardio or anything like that? The guy goes, no, no, it's all diet. Like he goes, like I lost 20 pounds in a month. It was unreal, this and that. And I'm just thinking, all right, I just want you to understand if you actually heard what you said, you're stupid. And the reason I'm saying this, if you go from 5,000 calories down to 2,000 calories in a month, wonder where all that weight goes. Because if you are not doing cardio and you change your diet, of course you're going to lose the weight because you've just been bulking up on 4,500, 5,000 calories for 6 months. And then you take a month or two off and you go down to 2,000 or whatever the number you said was. Yeah, you're going to lose weight because your body's going to go, I've been eating 6,000 calories for the last 6 months every day. Now I'm eating 2,000 calories. It's going to go, uh-oh, where are those extra 4,000 calories going to come from every day if I'm not eating it? It's going to look at your body fat and go, well, let's go to the storage and start eating that. That's what it's going to do. And then if you don't work out on the weights or if you don't do anything of, oh, I can't remember the word that they use. Oh, muscle topography, muscle to I'm sorry, I don't know the word. But I'm thinking, okay, cool. Like the logic is yeah, the diet cleans it up, and then he goes, oh, if you eat those baby cucumbers or whatever, he goes, it's 0 calories. No, it's not. Even spinach is not 0 calories. When they say, oh, it takes more for your body to burn spinach or green vegetables or broccoli or whatever. Yes, it does take more for your body to burn those, but they still have calories. It's still calories in to calories out. No matter how crazy you look at this, and this has to be everyone's logic. So 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories, approximately, or 3,600. I don't know the exact number. It's somewhere in that range. Okay? So now if I weighed 400 pounds and I wanted to get down to 200 pounds, that's a lot of weight. 200 pounds, that's taking me 3 years. Okay? 3 years. So I'm doing it the right way, the cardio way, the natural way, the eating healthy way. I'm not doing any bulks. I don't have any cheat days. I'm straight cardio, diet. That's it. And so let's go with this logic. For me to get to 200 pounds, that's 200 pounds I need to lose times by 3,500. Okay? Oh, here we go, math again while I'm talking to a computer. All right, so 3,500, 35,000, 350,000. That's 700,000 calories that I am above zero. So that means in my entire life, and this is the reason I'm telling people, that your highs and your lows always have to come back to even. Everything has to come back to even in this world. That's how the world works. If you're 200 pounds overweight, that means you ate 700,000 calories more than your body ever burned. Okay? So now let's go look at the gym. I do 3 hours a day and burn 4,200 calories. Okay? So I count my diet when I eat after this video and everything. I got 2.2 kilograms of vegetables on the stove. I have 6 cans of tuna. Okay, that's going to be my first meal, and it's 5:15 right now at night. So I've already burnt off 4,200 calories today. I have not ate a thing, and I'm doing a video. Okay, this is how people should actually understand life, because we all got complacent in life. We were given supermarkets. We didn't have to find our food. We didn't have to learn to hunt. We didn't have to learn how to grow our food. Those who did kept it in their generations, etc., etc. So if I'm burning 4,200 calories, let's just do 4,000 so I can do easy numbers, times by 300 days. So that's 120,000 calories that I would burn in that in 300 days. Let's say it's 365, 65. I just want easy numbers so that I'm not having to look at a calculator, think about the math. I'm pretty sure I even have a calculator like right there. All right. I am going to think this through real quick, real quick. Okay, so say what did I say? 700,000 calories? Sure, right? 700,000. So let's just do the math. If I burnt 100,000 calories every year at the rate I'm going, it would take me 7 years to burn off 200 pounds, right? It has to. And you can say, oh, no, that doesn't work that way. No, it does. Okay, it really does. When science says, like, hey, a pound of fat weighs or is 3,500 calories or 3,600 calories, they're probably right on. Those scientists are very smart, okay? So by my logic, for me to lose 200 pounds, and I've done this in 3 years. 3 years. This is what I'm trying to show you guys. 400 pounds down to 200 pounds in 3 years every day. And I'm burning 4,000 calories every day. So let's say 365, 9, 960, 1020, 1080, 1095. So 1,100 days. So say in 1,100 days. Why is that ever interesting? that would put me around 450,000 calories that I burned in 3 years. And if I were to do the math, that should mean I would have only burnt 150 pounds off in those 3 years. So I should be around 250. And you're going, you don't weigh 250. No, I don't. I'm probably 205, maybe 208, somewhere in that range. So I also eat 5 to 6,000 calories a day. And I've done this for the last 3 years. Like when I say my food bill is stupid, it's higher than most people's drug bills. In all honesty, I can afford rent, utilities, and food. Nothing else in life. Nothing. Everything else I have to hustle just to make sure my debt and my payments are all down. That's another thing. The bank knew how close I was to bankruptcy in this last week. They upped my credit $18,000. I'm just thinking, well, whatever, playing the Trump game, you know. I'm just going to keep working out. I'm going to keep building this business. I'm going to keep doing videos. I'm going to try to show people the right way. And then when I get customers, great. Hopefully I can pay off my debt. If not, you know what? The bank is just going to keep going and going and going. My credit card is a black credit card. Okay? That's a 6-figure credit card that you had to be elite. You had to be making 6 figures for that. The reason I got that, because I was making 6 figures. I had a great credit score. COVID happened, shit happened, but I still had high enough credit score that they gave me an elite credit card. I'm one step away from like the titanium credit cards. And now I'm thinking I'm almost a step away from bankruptcy and being a bottom barrel. Isn't that amazing? Elite credit card and almost bankrupt. Welcome to Dustin's life. So, anyways, I should be 50 pounds heavier, right? By that logic, I am now 205, 208, somewhere in that range. I still have 25 pounds where I still need to cut and lose weight. And as I'm watching these guys talk about how they're doing their cut and changing their diet, this and this, they're big boys. They think they look good. You look good. I don't know how to explain this because I can tell you some of the other guys that I see in the gym, they're big and they're chiseled and they're defined. One guy doesn't do cardio as much, but then I know his job. He's a laborer, so it makes sense why he would be defined and everything, and probably doesn't have to do the cardio. He's probably burning enough calories doing construction and then the gym that he probably doesn't have to do cardio, and he looks good. But these boys, they're the type of boys that you'd see on like I don't know, Jersey Shore. Okay, so you get like Ronnie, big boy on steroids. If you ever see him off of steroids, he's just fat and round. You look at the situation, Mike the Situation Sorrentino or whatever his name was. You can see he was a smaller version, and then when he got into the steroids, he looks like a normal person. So I'm looking at these guys and I'm thinking like who I would compare them to just in like the world of like entertainment. Like they're not big enough to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're not chiseled enough to be Lance Armstrong. These boys look like I don't know how to explain it. They're just they're big. They're not defined. There's no veins. There's no they're just big. Okay? And when they were talking about their cuts and they're both going, oh, we don't do cardio, we don't do cardio, I'm thinking, boys, the way you guys look right now, you're probably at 25 to 30% body fat. And I'm sure if I ask them, they'll go, oh, 12%, 14%, 10%. I'm thinking, I don't know. Because, like, I'm telling you right now, I'm 18% body fat. Maybe even 20. 20% body fat. And I weigh, like I said, 205, 208, and I'm 6 feet tall. And people can go, no. And in the mornings, when I'm dehydrated, I can see a 4 pack. Okay? I can see the lines. And like I said, I'm 18 to 20%. I know I have to lose. And that's another thing. So say I'm at 205 and I need to lose 10%. That means I have to lose 20.5 pounds. 20.5. So let's just say 21. So I would be 184 pounds to be at 8%. Okay? So by that logic, if I were to do everything right now, say I didn't eat 4,000 calories a day or whatever I'm going to eat tonight, and say I cut it down to 3,000 calories. So now I'm in 1,000 calories from the gym deficit, plus my neat calories might equal up to another 1,000. That I don't know. When you get into the neat calories, scientists and everyone probably have a formula and a rule for that one. I don't even count it. I don't care. I just go by the logic. Whatever I burn at the gym, I can eat 1,000 more on top of that, and my diet's clean. When the guy says, "Hey, just eat lots more vegetables, stuff that'll fill you up," he is right on that. But when he goes, "Oh, there's literally no calories," he's absolutely wrong on that. Because no matter what, there's calories in everything, and I can tell you right now, 2.2 kilograms of California vegetables. I think when I look at the calories on the back, it's oh 460, 500 calories for the bag. That's still 500 calories, but I'm going to eat almost 5 pounds worth of vegetables. So he is right. Like that 500 calories will fill me up. Your body's going to eat it, eat it, eat it, go through it, go through it. By tomorrow, my body's going to go, hold up. He just ate 8 pounds worth of food, but he didn't take in enough calories to supplement just his day of yesterday. Now my body's going to go, where can we get those extra calories? It's not going to go to the muscle first. It has to go through the fat. It's going to go, muscle's going to go, okay, well, you know what? On this arm, he worked out for 3 hours and there was a lot of burn there. We're going to send some fat and calories and whatever back that way. It transfers out. It has to. It has to. I'm watching my body do this. Like I know that like when you get lean, it goes from like top and bottom. I'm watching this. Like everything's lean here, lean, lean, lean. Maybe look like I'm grabbing right there. Maybe a pound of boob fat still left. Okay, so that's 2 pounds. My back, maybe 4 pounds. My inner legs, maybe a pound or two. So what am I at? 8 pounds right there. My stomach, 2, maybe 3 pounds. So I'm at 11 pounds. And just for the rest of my body, let's just say there's 10 to 15 pounds of fat in all other crevices, areas. All right. So, like, that makes sense by my logic that I probably have to lose 20 to 25 pounds to see a six pack. Okay? And I'm not playing as any game as a scientist. I'm not a doctor, a nutritionist, dietitian, nothing. All I've done is I've read everything off the internet and I said, okay, if this is the case, I have to do it this way. And I'm going to do it this way every day. And I'm going to show people the way to get to the six pack legitimately without actually cutting down your calories. I eat like a horse. Maybe maybe that's the reason I'm a Sagittarius. What do horses eat? Grains, fruits, vegetables. I don't think they would eat meat. I don't know anything on that one. I've never had a horse or trained a horse. I'm just a fake cowboy. I just like the cowboy hats because I'm bald, in all honesty. So, yeah, I go for the aesthetics. I'm actually not bald. I'm just balding on the top, and I just rather shave my head and wear a cowboy hat. Saves time, saves money. I don't have to worry about my hair, which is too bad because some of those guys with hair, I'm kind of jealous. Just floated in the wind, like Fabio style. But yeah, so like I look at these guys, I'm thinking, you know, if you guys actually put some effort into the cardio, even if it's just an hour a day, you did like a hybrid style, these boys would be chiseled. They wouldn't be talking shit. And I'm just thinking, guys are fucked up. Sorry about the swear. I know I shouldn't have said that. But anyways, guys are messed up then because like just hearing them talk, and I'm thinking the bravado behind the two of them. You're good looking boys, but you're not chiseled. You're not lean. You're just
big boys who, when you do a cut, all you're doing is you're still lifting the same weight, dropping your calories. Come into my world. Come into my world, because I'm going to tell you right now. If you guys want to come, my world, I'll show you how to eat, show you the cardio. You guys keep working out your way. By the end of the summer, I guarantee I'd have those boys another 30 pounds lighter and more defined and more chiseled than they could ever imagine. But then at the end of the summer, I can guarantee all those boys will be going back to their bulking up. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to stay at my same thing. And unless I can get a six pack, I don't think I'll get a six pack by the end of the summer. I really don't. That last 2 pounds is hard. I can't lie how hard it is. So you know what? If it takes me till Christmas, I'm going to be that guy who will post a video wearing a white fur jacket, white pants, showing the six pack, saying, I'm Chachi. Welcome to Dustin's world. I put a lot of time and effort into this. This is divinity virtue, right? Like I'm really trying to promote my brand. Excuse me. Trying to promote my brand. I'm trying to show people like do it the right way. I've had to give up all my addictions, gave up all my sins. You know, life isn't fun. Don't even get me wrong. Yesterday was Canada Day. They closed my gym. My gym was closed. So there was 3 hours of my day that I'm just sitting around going, what do I do? If I sit at home, I just eat, want to smoke pot. So I got up, went around, went to the mall, was about to leave, saw one of my buddies, like I said, Douglas Hornberger. You ever come across this guy? You ever see his videos? He's smart. He's a very smart person about the environment. And I keep telling him he's got these big plans and goals, and he might get it. I don't know if he'll get what he fully wants in life, but it's the journey of creating something that he works for every day. And just when you watch his mind, he's got so many things that goes through his life, people, his job, his ideas, everything. The way his mind works, there's got to be a big web of just making sure everything is running smoothly in his world. And I could see why he would have a lot of stress. I could see that. But he's absolutely a smart guy. And I told him, I said, why don't you go and like, if you have all these ideas, I said, they do Nobel Peace Prizes for individuals on the environmental side. I said that would make you a quick $1 million. Everyone would know who you are, and if you wanted to find the people with the big money and the people who might be controlling the game on the other side of the world, you would have a better chance that way. So I don't know where his path will take him. Maybe he should pay for the psychic. I keep telling him that. There's a lot of people who will not pay for a psychic, and I think it really screws with people. I get it. It screwed with me. I got it. So another thing about the gym, and this is another thing. As a female, and I don't know how to say this without being disrespectful or how it might come across as like chauvinistic. I don't know. It might come across as something. I hope it doesn't. It's not my intention. If you're a heavier set female, don't be lifting weights. Like, keep telling people this. Don't lift weights. Because here's the deal. If I weighed 400 pounds and I lift weights and I did cardio, great. You're doing the best thing you should be doing for your body. But if you've never seen what your body size is at a natural 8% to 12% body fat, don't touch the weights. Get yourself down. So like I said, if it's 3,500 calories per pound and just doing my way, eating healthy, burning 4,000 calories a day, it would take me 3 years to burn 150 pounds. And that means, and I go hard. There's nobody in this city, nobody, I swear on my life, who has better cardio than me. And if they do, maybe it's because it's running or something. And that's the only reason I don't run, is because I got really bad joints. But I'm going to tell you, if we do elliptical, swimming, biking, rowing, anything that kind of gives me a little bit of ease on my joints, Good luck. You can't keep up to me. You can't. It's just not possible. When I tell you I'm probably the 1% for cardio, for the way my mind works, I am. I'm the lowest of lowest person with a 1% mind and mentality, and all I want to do is get to the top. I know how to get there. I don't have good luck. I don't have connections, and I don't have money. So I gotta figure a way how to do it the poor man's way, legitimately, hands clean, get to the top. So, anyways, I already know that my vegetables are mushy now. I love making videos right before I'm about to have dinner because I don't know how to quit talking apparently. I know that I get mushy I can't even talk apparently. So there's that. I get mushy vegetables, don't know how to talk. It is what it is. Yeah, as a woman, if you're not going as hard as I am in the cardio machines, don't be working out on the weights. Do not. When people say, "Oh, you gotta build up muscle to burn fat," yes, you do. But what if you did it this way? And I want everyone to think of it this way. What if you burn off all your fat first, and then because my friend goes, "Well, yeah, you probably got something like saggy skin and loose skin and everything." And I'm going, "I probably do." And the one guy goes, "Oh, you should probably just go get surgery." I'm thinking it's gonna put me out for 6 months. So you're telling me for everything that I worked hard for, just to look aesthetically good, go under the knife, get rid of the excess skin, I'm out for 6 months. It's going to take me another year just to get back to that 6 month mark where I was. It's not worth it. I might as well either try steroids or just keep working out, keep eating healthy until it's at the very bottom. And then if I have all this excess skin, then maybe I start building up the weights, which will build up the muscle, which will fill out the skin. And hopefully at that time, your body goes like this: muscle, skin, tightness. Boom. That should be the logic. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've seen Christian Bale go from fat guy, chisel guy, skinny crackhead looking guy. That guy has gone through every body formation possible. And when you look at him, unless they're doing huge makeup or huge effects, maybe. I'm going to tell you, he's probably put his body through a lot. So, anyways, it was an interesting video, interesting day. I got quite a lot to do today. I don't really know. Like, I'm waiting on this banking, and it's like, I can't believe how stupid people are. I made the mistake, yes. But my simple mistake was instead of putting new account, because they didn't tell me this, I put gift. And then the second line, it had like additional notes. I didn't know what I was supposed to put there. Apparently, I was supposed to put FC blah 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 as a reference number. So those two things. Okay, so now watch this. My banking, I sent off the money. Now it's in Spain, and I talked to my bank, and they go, yeah, like, the money's already there. Like we can't get it out. It's under your name in your account. And I said, well, okay, well, I need you guys to put this reference number in, or talk to the bank and tell them new account reference number. If you can do that, then the money goes to the next step. My bank sends me back an email saying, yeah, we've done this, everything's good, yada yada yada. And I'm thinking, perfect. So then I talked to the lady who's doing my business setup. I go, you need to do this on your end and make sure, because I phoned the bank in Spain, cost me $30 long distance charges. And the lady eventually hung up on me and she goes, oh, I can't get into your account. And I said, here's my account number. And she goes, oh, we don't have an option like this. I'm going, really? You're telling me every bank in the world who gives a person their account number, and if I give you my account number, you can't access my account? What? That does not make sense to me at all. That just shows me that either you were not trained or what? You're lazy? Something's up. So, anyways, I talked to the lady and I go, hey, I need you to, like, whatever your expertise is on this end. My bank's saying it's done on their end. I don't know what the hell my bank did, to be honest with you. When they say it's been fixed, how come the money hasn't gone to the next part? So I don't know. So I'm waiting for my banking. Like I wanted to start this company yesterday. I wanted to be marketing this weekend in Calgary at the Calgary Stampede, wearing this jacket, having everything set up. I finally got my business card last week. I'm setting that up tonight to make sure everything's fully go. I've been doing TikTok videos. That's interesting. My first TikTok video got 187 views in like the first day. Nothing since. And I post TikTok videos about my workout, like showing the end of how much I worked out, calories in, how long I did, distance. I even show the sweat around me. And my logic is this has got to be the long term game. Because if I do this every day till December, and people go, holy, he just showed 6 months nonstop, 3 hours a day. No matter what, it has to take off. People know me at the gym. It took me 1 month for everyone to know me at the gym. Everyone. At the other gym that I'm the gym tutor, 2 months. And that was a bigger gym. That gym probably had 500-600 members. It took me 2 months to know everyone. So when I say like I'm really well known, when I come from my city, which is 80,000 people, and everyone knows me, whether it's good, bad, party scene, gym scene, guy who dresses in fur and wears cowboy hats but has never been on a horse, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Everyone knows me. There's no reason to say that you don't know me. It's I don't know, which is weird because everyone knows me, but yet one, maybe two friends. Apparently, I got lots of women that love me, but they don't want to date me. So I don't know what that kind of love means. Anyways, uh, interesting video. Sorry about the rants. Hopefully, you guys had a lot of time to drink and whatnot. Like I said, we'll make these games of every time Dustin does a rant, every time Dustin doesn't like finish his thought and goes to a different rant, drink. It's just a great way for you guys to just get bombed. And then once you guys go, he put us through the ringer with all of his videos. We drank too much. Now we should probably like detox and look at ourselves and be better in this world. Cool. You can come to me and I'll help you out that way. Anyways, my name is Dustin Taylor. This is Divinity Virtue. Everything is go. Please check out my LinkedIn. Please check out my Facebook. Please subscribe. Not even on YouTube. I don't even care for this shit. Honestly, I don't. Like, I don't know how you make money off of YouTube. I met the guy at the gym and he's saying that he makes like minimum wage playing video games on YouTube. And I'm just thinking, all right, I'm not part of this generation. I don't really know. I don't know. Anyways, go check out my website, divinityvirtue.com. I got a LinkedIn. I got a TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. My course is done. So, like I keep saying in every video, the course is about habits, triggers, life goals, career paths. I have created a funnel system that if you go through each question, think about step at step. I've made it so that you'll have six thoughts. You'll eventually come down to the one or two. You'll know your one or two areas that really probably either trigger you, put you into bad habits, force you to do things that you don't want to do, whatever the situation is, whatever, okay? Everyone has their own thing. But I'll make it so that you can actually see like who you should hang out with, why you don't hang out with them, or what you need to fix about yourself, or even if you want to look at your own careers and life paths, I can show you how to become an accountant. I can show you how to get into pretty much every job from entry level to mid management. I can show you that. For me personally, I don't work well in corporations for others. Maybe it's just because I got too much of an ego, bad attitude. I don't like to listen to people. There could be a lot of reasons, problems that I need to work on myself. So I just know that if I can help people and they can be better versions, honestly, I know I'm nichey. I'm very nichey. I do know now, and I had a conversation with a guy on the weekend, and he goes, I was like, oh, what do you do for a living? He goes, oh, I work for Pure Later. I go, oh, how do you like it? He goes, oh, I really like it. I was like, great. Like, that's a good job. I was like, welcome to my neighborhood, etc., etc. And then he goes, oh, what do you do for a living? I go, oh, I'm actually a fitness influencer, and I own a health and wellness company. And I go, he goes, oh, I dated a bunch of women who were into health and fitness and spirituality, and I'm good with that shit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just thinking, what a weird way to have a conversation. Because I asked about your life, asked about your job, how you liked it, your friends, your family, welcomed you to the neighborhood. And then as soon as you found out that I was into health and wellness, you're like, oh, I got other ways to get rid of my health and wellness. I'm looking at you going, you're overweight, you're out here smoking cigarettes, and just the way you talk and your attitude and mentality, you're a blue collared worker who is a guy who thinks he's probably better than everyone else in the world and has no problems. And that's what most guys are like. Oh, I don't need to fix myself. Everyone else has the problem. Oh, I don't need to do cardio. I just can change my like there's all these excuses. Either look at yourself in the mirror and change or don't. I do believe that after having these conversations this weekend, I think the people I should be marketing to are women from the age of 18 to 40. In all honesty, I think that's probably going to be my key target audience. And the reason I say this is after talking to females, they do like my idea a lot more than men. Has anyone ever tried my idea yet? Only my mom. And my mom even said, she goes, yeah, you really make me think about things. She goes, it's not good for me, but it'll be good for a lot of other people. So that's how I'm basing this. Anyways, my food is really going to be mushy. Anyways, this is Dustin Taylor. Sorry for the rant. This is the Bay of Virtue. Take your losses before you become the boss. Try to be 1% better each and every day. Try to help others to grow, succeed, and be the best versions they can be. Everything happens on divine timing. Once again, my name is Dustin Taylor. This is divinityvirtue.com. Please, you know what? Watch my videos, check out my website, and if you guys are interested in actually being better versions of yourself, sign up. That being said, God bless. Amen. Have a wonderful week.